Hi, I'm Tevis McCauley with X-Stand Treestands. I'm here at the 2013 ATA show. Just a little history about our company. This is our 4th year at the ATA show. The first 2 years that we came to this place, we were a really small fish in a great big pond. We come and we had this one product. This is the X1 climbing tree stand. It is the world's lightest climbing tree stand, and this model won the Best of the Best award in Field and Stream. Now, being our 4th year, we've grown into this, and of course we have a lot of other stuff out there. But first off, let me tell you a little bit about the tree stand that made us famous. Now this stand is very unique and different. Not only is it the world's lightest, but it's got a lot of other really neat features. This one bungee that comes with the stand in the box holds your two pieces together, your seat and your platform. So all you do is whenever you take the stand off the tree is you lay your platform down and take your seat and lay it on top of it. And this stand was designed for the seat and the platform to mesh perfectly together, and then you take out one bungee and wrap it around there and you're all set up. Another great feature about this stand is whenever you do have it on your back and you're walking through the woods, I know of a lot of climbing tree stands out there. When you're walking through the woods, sometimes you got to reach back and hold your two pieces together because they're clanging around and making a lot of noise. Well, this thing, when it's on your back and you tighten it up, it's not making any noise. It can be bouncing off your back and it's not clanging and banging and making all that racket. It's completely silent. You can tie that off or do whatever you want, and to loosen it, all you do is push down on these. You're completely loose and you can take your stand off. Now come on over here and I'll show you what it looks like on a tree. Some other really neat features about our climbing tree stand is our quick attach system, which is spring loaded with a rubber coated pin. We also have a sit and climb model, which is this model right here. It's got a bar you can sit on. You can also use this bar as a shooting rail, an armrest, a footrest, or you can put it up out of the way if you'd like. Our backpack straps, second is our tether straps, which will hook your platform to your seat whenever you're climbing. And then whenever you get to your height on your tree, you can tighten these up so that it locks your seat in place. Our whole concept behind these limbs over here, which are fiberglass, kind of like your bow limbs, they're designed to flex. So whenever you put weight on the platform, those flex arms will grab the cable and pull it tight to the tree, which makes for a more secure, better sit. And then whenever you're climbing with the stand and you take your weight off to bring your platform up, those flex arms will pull the cable away from the tree. In case you got to get around some knots or some sawed off limbs, you know, your cable's not grabbing all that stuff, and it makes it for a lot easier climbing experience. Another great thing about this tree stand is our seat. It's got 4 pieces of foam and it's designed for a very comfortable sit. So you can sit in this thing all day with no problem. This tree stand's made out of high-grade aluminum. So it costs us a lot more money to manufacture these tree stands than it does all of our competitors. But at the end of the day, you're getting what you want. It's made out of T6 6061 aircraft aluminum. That's where we get our lightweight. But not only do we get lightweight, we get a sturdy tree stand that don't rust. It's practically weatherproof because it's aluminum. So I mean, it's an awesome product. We're super excited to be able to get this thing on the market and get it in the woods. It's a great tool. It's, you know, for a guy that wants to get out there and kill some big bucks, it's good to have an X-Stand on your back because you can get deep, you can be quiet, you can climb easy, and you have a comfortable sit. Now I'm going to tell you a little bit about our hang-on stand, new for 2013. Weighing in at only 10 pounds. Uses the same high-grade aluminum as our climbing stand, the T6 6061 aircraft aluminum. Not only is it light, but it's also super easy to hang, utilizing our 5-point hitch system for hanging. So no matter if the tree's leaning backwards or forwards, you can still hang your tree stand on the stand and sit comfortably with our hitch system because you can level the stand. Now I'm going to tell you a little bit about our super lightweight climbing stick. It's super easy to attach to the tree. It utilizes a non-slip step that angles out away from the tree, as you can see there, making it easy to get your boot on it. You don't have to worry about your boot hitting the back of the tree. So it's super easy to hang. It's aluminum, so it's super lightweight, and it has a non-slip step with these grooves in it. I'm going to show you how our climbing ladders and our hang-on fit together when you're ready to come out of the woods. It's got this one bungee, which is attached to the platform of the hang-on stand that'll hold your sticks to the platform, making for easy packing out of the woods. This whole system with 4 sticks and your hang-on weighs less than 20 pounds. 4 years ago, we dropped our competitors' jaws by coming into the tree stand industry with the world's lightest climbing tree stand, which won the Best of the Best award in Field and Stream magazine. This year, we're dropping their jaws with our all-new ladder stand. weighing in at only 45 pounds, this ladder stand is the only one of its kind. You completely set this thing up before you ever leave the ground, making it one of the safest ladder stands out there. All you do to hook this thing up is you lean it against a tree, and you have 2 galvanized aircraft cables that drape down on both sides of the tree. You cross those cables behind the tree, you run the cables through a loop and hook them to a hook right there and turn it, and you're all set up before you ever leave the ground. Once you climb up there, there's no more doing that climb of death where you're climbing a stand and then strapping a strap around the tree. You're completely set up before you leave the ground. When you climb up there, there's nothing else left to do. It also is weatherproof. This thing's made out of aluminum, and there's no ratchet straps that get beat up by the sun or rain and wear and tear. It don't use any ratchet straps. It's weatherproof, super light, and you hang it and set it up before you ever leave the ground. I was telling you earlier that it was weatherproof. Well, it is. It uses a plastic seat up there, which is a big chair. You talk about a big comfortable seat. Man, I could sit up here all day. Now what I'll have right here is our all new hunting chair. Super, super lightweight. Can be great for getting out in them woods and getting you a couple feet off the ground. You don't have to worry about having a wet seat. All you do to hook this thing to the tree is that strap will run around the tree just like this, and you just pull it tight. And it don't matter if you're on a hill, because all you gotta do is pull that bar out a little further. If you're on a downhill or an uphill, it don't matter. And then you have a good comfortable seat. And that thing is super light. Now right here, we have our hunting blind. It's patterned in mossy oak. It uses elongated magnetic windows. It's great for a family of hunters or standing shots, filming hunts. It's wheelchair accessible. You can drive a four-wheeler up in it. It's super roomy. It only weighs 12 pounds.